Hi everyone, my name is Kaushik and today I'm trying to solve the August LeetCode challenge problem. The problem is mirror reflection. So basically, there is a special square room with a mirror on each of the four walls, and except for the southwest corner, there are a receptor on each of remaining corner, number 0, 1, 2, numbered as. The square room has wall of length P, and the laser ray from the southwest corner first meet the east wall at a distance q from the 0th receptor. So given the two integer p and q, so return the number of the receptor that the ray meet first. So and it is guaranteed that the ray will meet the receptor eventually. So how I'm trying to solve this problem, let's make the first dry run, and then after that I'm trying to implement the logic as a coding interpretation. So what is that? Basically, if I suppose if p is equals to 3 and the q is equals to 2, so p3 means the square size is basically the 3. So if I am starting from there, that will hitting to that position. So that will not to the, if p is equals to 2 and q is equals to 2, in that case the ray will hit to that directly. Suppose the p is equals to 2 and q is equals to 1, in that case that will insert into that part. So that is the way the basically the square has been given then. So right now I'm trying to going to that as the logic. So if I'm q there, if I've been putting that one starting from there, so that is the 3 basically, I mean that height, that one, so that goes to there. And after that, if I have been extend that the mirror to there, I mean that and that part. So what is happening, that what will be happening? So basically that is the position of, that is the 0 and that is the 1 and that is the 2, and that is the starting format. So if I have been putting that portion, that is the, and there is a mirror emoji of that. So in that case 0 will be there and 1 will be at the same position. So if I have been putting that one, that goes to there, and then after that goes to here, and if I have p is equals to 2 and q is equals to 1, if I have p is equals to 2 and q is equals to 1, that means 0, 1, 2, and extension that up to there, that is the 0 there, and starting from here. So I have the 2 basically, and 2 and the q is equals to 1, so that will be goes hit to the at least middle of the position, and then after that, after reflecting, that goes to there. So in that case that will hit into the second face of that mirror. And after that, if I have the q is equals to p and q are the same, I mean, so in that case that is goes to there. So basically that is just 0, 0, 1 and 2. There will be, if I have been putting that extension, there will be no required to do that. So basically that is will hit to the directly 1. So if my observation, according to my observation, that is when that basically that is an extension, so if I have been extension to there, basically what is that extension? That means that is extension into p, and the number of reflection, that is extension, that is 2 into p means here 3, and the number of reflection 1, 2 and 3. So 3 into that q is equals to, if there is a same condition, that is the basically that way. So the here that is the extension is 2. So basically here up to extension is p 2 into 2, and that is the logic basically. So extension into p is equals to number of reflection into 1. Sorry, basically extension here there is a 1. So 1 into 2 and the q into, there is 1 into 2, that is the same. Here extension is equals to 1 and the 1 into 2. So they are both at the is the same condition. So what is basically doing that, I am finding to the check that if the the p condition p, and then that means that when the extension is even, when the extension is even, that here p is equals to that means that if I have been putting that one, taking that even extension, that none or one of them have been taking, there is an extension is even and the reflection is 3, 1 2 3, that means odd, that is odd condition. In that case, that will directly hit to the 0, that will be hit to the 0. And when the extension is 1, when the extension is 1 and the reflection is 2, in that case it will directly head to the mirror 2. And when the reflection is 2 and the extension also 2, in that case that will directly headed to the 1. So right now I am trying to implement my logic, and basically the time complexity here is order of 1, and the space complexity also order of 1 there. So right now I am trying to implement my logic as a coding interpretation. So right now I'll have to check that extension is equals to q integer reflection is equals to p. So while ref minus 2 is equals to 0 and extension of 2 so if now my logic I am trying to implement that if extension is equals to even 2 is equals to 0 and reflection odd, in that case that will be returned that portion, that means first one case, that one, that is return 0. If extension is odd and reflection is equals to even, in that case I will return 2, the second position. And if the both are odd, it means that extension %1 and reflection %1, in that case I will return the 1, and otherwise case I will return -1. So let me check that if my logic is correct or not, and observation also. Yeah, it's giving okay. Forgot to semicolon. Yeah, it's giving me right answer. Let me check that another example with that. Yeah, it is accepting. So right now I'm trying to submit my code. Yeah, it's got accepted. Thank you so much. So I am okay, hold on. I'm just trying to check that I am not optimizing that multiple time. The while function has been putting there. So let me check that if my while function is if I've been removing that is also working. I expected that. Let me check. Yeah, it is accepting. So let me check that if my okay. Or in that case, okay. So that's why the -1. So sorry. So if I've been putting that one, so we'll have to put that both case, because when both of them are even case. So in that case, the that will goes to the negative corner. So that's why we'll have to put in there. So that's why I am trying to multiple time both of them are when they are both are even, that I am trying to optimize that as an even odd condition. So thank you so much.